Fears of large tuition increase for UW systems. Things may be easing in the coming years, but school officials say it all depends on Governor Scott Walker's latest financial blueprint. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. Right now, if the governor's next budget is passed as it is, UW school systems would see an increase in funding, and that could mean a smaller tuition increase for students. Leaders from each UW campus signed a letter urging legislatures to pass the budget. Fox 11's Alex Rinaldo has our balanced coverage.
Chancellor Richard Wells of University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh is just one UW leader who signed this letter. It asks legislators to support Governor Walker's budget proposal for the system.
It should enable us to have the lowest UW tuition increase in probably a decade.
Wells says it's unclear what the spending increase would be exactly, but Student Association President Jesse Casperson says as long as it ends up in lower tuition, that would be a relief for students. Tuition costs have increased by an average of close to $600 each year for the last 5 years. Today it costs about $7,360 per year for in-state UW-Oshkosh tuition. That's up from about $4,700 per year in 2007-2008.
Great for us to not have to worry about cost of tuition rising exponentially.
Governor Walker's proposal calls for $181.3 million in new taxpayer support over the next 2 years. $28 million of that would support new initiatives, including workforce development and the launch of the flexible degree option. Wells says the governor is listening to UW system leaders. He says it took working together to send a clear message.
And we really worked hard, to make a strong case for it, to make sure that we were aligned with the priority needs of the state of Wisconsin.
It's great to see that our chancellors are working together.
But how do state legislators feel about the governor's proposal?
The budget is good for the UW system, but that's one of the few agencies and few departments that it's good for.
It's going to take some real going through with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that it's what we expect it to be.
I sense that they're not going to get everything they asked for, but at the end of the day, they're going to do, I think the university system is going to come out very good.
In Oshkosh, Alex Rinaldo, Fox 11 News.
The governor's office released a statement, and in part it said the governor will continue to work with the legislature and the UW system to develop the workforce and transform education.